All right, guys, this is an early service call. We got a 2007 F750 with a 6.7 in it. It shredded the belt last night. So the fan clutch is moving, but that fan hub, that thing is stuck on there. I got a belt last night from the dealer, but you can see the alternator spins, AC, the clutch isn't bad. Tensioner, water pump. But yeah, that fan clutch, the fan hub, that is rock solid. So we already put some penetrant. We're taking off these 4 nuts on the fan, pop that off. And then there's 4 nuts or screws back here. You gotta pop off that whole hub assembly. We'll come back, maybe there's a little bit more light. So once you get the fan blade out of the way, the pulley will come right off, and then it shows you our fan hub bearing, which you can see is like offset, and she's stuck on there. So that's definitely what caused this, but there's just these 4 bolts right there. They're all 10 millimeters. We'll get that off and we'll go to the dealer and look for a new one. So we just got it off, and you can see all the metal in there. There's a little bit of metal in that water jacket pocket. Yeah, so that bearing's toast. We'll have to go get a new one, get her all swapped out. I don't know if that's a press end, but there's a bolt. We'll take it apart and see. All right, we just got this apart, and you can see there was bearing failure. All these little guys just fell out. This, I don't think this is gonna be salvageable. The inside of this does not look salvageable. Well, it's just that top lip where that snap ring is. See that snap ring? The 2 bearing erases, but it looks like that's replaceable. You take out those 2 snap rings, that whole center cone will come out. So this might be salvageable. It's got some large nicks right there. Our bottom plate, that's a no. We might just end up getting a whole new hub and not trying to rebuild this. But to see how much parts are, we actually got to go like 35, 40 miles to get this right now. So we'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully there's no traffic. And my light just died. Cool. All right, we're back out here the next morning. We got the new part. That's it back there. We already got the pulley on, and we're trying to get this the fan clutch mounting plate on. We had to take that off because it was just too difficult. Well, it was too time consuming to try and screw those in when I can just take it off and put these in. These are kind of difficult to line up. But not too difficult. We put the belt on before because why deal with it? We forgot to get a radiator cap because I think it overheated a little bit, but it should be fine. I will come back when she's all done, I guess. Top off the fluid, make sure she charges and runs right. All right, so everything's back together. These are reverse thread, so you go lefty to tighten the fan hub. The belt routing, because the other one is shredded, all we did was around the crank, around the tensioner, AC, alternator, and then down to the water pump. That's the only thing that made sense. We already started it once just to make sure it was charging. But we just got our little handy dandy test light. We're south main out of the scope on a rope, so we can give her another start. Just to make sure she's charging. Looks like she's charging. Take our little scope. Focus. It says 14.1. We're doing good. She's stumbled a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's related to this belt issue. We also topped her off, clean that off, and see if that's still leaking. I think this one's another done.